Hi guys, ladies and gentlemen, this is Starcraft once again, and we're back with another Starcraft commentary. This is ASL S15 round of 4 semifinal 2, played between Hero and JyJ. After 3 sets, Hero is up 2-1. This is gonna be the 4th game played on Dark Origin, and JyJ is a blue Terran located at the bottom right corner of the screen. Hero, red Zerg located at the top left corner of the screen, and right off the bat, JyJ is gonna be for some kind of not completely rotten cheese, but some kind of fermented cheese here. This is not the blue cheese. This is just a normal brie or I don't know mozzarella cheese or whatever. You know, the easier ones, the ones that anyone can eat without puking. Because it's gone for forward barracks, Hero is gonna be coming out for a 12 hatchery without even scouting for the location of a hidden barracks here. Because on this map, Dark Origin, there's just so many places where you can hide the barracks, so it's gonna be quite futile, if you ask me, to scout for where that barracks is located exactly. This Overlord is gonna be completely skipping the location of the barracks, not even seeing. Okay, it sees the SCV coming through, but the angle of the SCV coming is very strange. So yeah, maybe now he's gonna be able to say that I know that you have some cheese in mind. And once again, as the one of you guys, one of the subscribers, Wobo29 has pointed out that forward barracks in this kind of 12 hatchery is not a dead win for Terran, and it's just to kind of gain an economic advantage. And I don't know, I guess I have to agree with that based on the result of the previous time that this strategy was put on Dark Origin, but it might give a different story this time. So let's see. Looks like 2 Marines arrived now. This SCV is not putting down a bunker just yet. It will need to do so momentarily, or I don't know if it's going to do something. Anyways, the Overlord is going to get to attack first. Factory coming up, so this is going to be a vulture follow-up. An Overlord is going to be falling. Is Hero going to be pulling his drone fast enough? Looks like they're kind of getting stuck on the ramp, and this Overlord is going to be falling before the drone gets there, or maybe not. Anyways, good drone pull by Hero. He's going to be losing not the Overlord. That's very unfortunate. That JyJ could not take out the Overlord, and now the Marine is gonna be just dancing and mingling in and having some kind of copulation with the drones, but all of the Marines are falling, so I think that was just really pathetic micro from JyJ's point. I mean, I understand that drone micro can be very strong, but there's a lot of ways to, I think, kill drone with 3 Marines. I just feel like JyJ could have done a better job there, but a lot of Zerlings gonna be coming out for a counter-attack. So yeah, let's see. SCV, scouting SCV for JyJ is still alive and kicking, so it's gonna be feeling fine. The first vulture, where is it? Where's the freaking goddamn vulture, man? You need to have the vulture now if you're gonna have a chance to survive this incoming Zerglings. Okay, the vulture arrives. Let's hope it doesn't get surrounded, because that would just be very poor micro. The Zerglings go right away for the SCV. SCV is gonna get rotated, but losing a single SCV was kind of a clumsy move there, I think. For JyJ, but okay, no serious harm taken there. He's gonna just go up and build another replacement SCV. On the other side of the map, looks like Hero's gonna put up a sunken just to be completely safe against incoming vulture harassment. He just well, 2 vultures, right? 3 vultures maybe. If I'm reading that correctly, the number blue dot in the middle of the screen here. Starport blinking, probably for Wraith. Wraith's gonna be coming into reinforce. And we have Hydralisk Den is not yet done, just about 3/4 of the way done here. We might see a vulture getting glitched at the bottom, at the top clock position, because you can glitch it with an SCV. But let's see if Hero's gonna try. Excuse me, JyJ is gonna try that, and indeed he's gonna try to glitch the vulture. It's very difficult to do so. Yeah, he's gonna be failing many times, and you know, failing the first time meaning that he's just gonna go home here. Very unfortunate for JyJ to get his SCV building the command center getting completely disrupted there. Wraith getting spotted by Hero. Overlord is gonna get hunted down. This Wraith, oh my god, it just missed the Overlord in a split of a second here, and the Wraith is gonna be going towards the other side. Very unfortunate for JyJ, and so already it spells doom to him, I think. If you could say so. We are at the 5th minute and 30th second of the game. Another Zergling comes in for some kind of harassment, but now we have Marine in the area, so that Zerling is gonna get pushed back for the time being. Alright, looks like the Raid is gonna do a little bit of harassment work here in the main. He's gonna be able to take out a single drone, maybe another shot is required, and the drone is dead. Captain Raid is gonna return home after his excursion here, not able to take out any Overlord here. No, suddenly Vultures comes in for some harassment. A single Vulture loses its life, but the second Vulture is gonna be losing its life as well. Careless mistake, because his JyJ's attention was split there for a second as he was trying to go for the Zerling at his expansion. This Overlord is finally discovered. Do we have Scourges coming up from Hero? Because his Spire is probably done now, and he's gonna be looking forward to take out that really annoying Wraith. Another Zerling getting wasted by Hero for some reconnaissance work. Bunker getting set up. And I think Hero is going to be getting ready to go for another hatchery. I don't think it would be wise to go for Mutualist harassment. See, we see the starport blinking. That means that Cloak Raid is going to be coming up. We don't see Cloak Raid versus Mutualist, 2-hatch Mutualist for a long time. A single Raid is going to get destroyed. He's going to run for its life here. Moving shot on the Mutualist is really strong, and oh my god, we're gonna be having at least 7 Mutualists. We have some turrets getting set up, and Science Vessels out of all things. Why do you have Science Vessels? You need to have Cloak Raids now, I think. But anyways, Overlords are gonna be coming. Overlord would need to take at least maybe a minute to really arrive here and do some kind of damage. But Hydra is in the front. That bunker's got some units inside. Turrets needs to get set up at the choke here. We have a single turret and a few shots from Hero just to show that he kind of care. More Mutualists is going to be coming in now. 2 turrets are completed. That's Science Vessels. We need to decide what's the target. 3 Hydralists in the front, but they are not morphing into lurkers or anything like that. So JyJ is feeling quite safe. He's going to build another bunker to be completely safe. Yeah, I feel like Terran players don't build enough bunkers these days. Anyways, Mutualist coming in to try to take out a nice Irradiate. Oh my freaking god, that was a clutch Irradiate work there. But both of the turrets are destroyed. This Science Vessel might get sniped or not. I don't know. The Science Vessel is alive for a long time. And terrible move by Hero, losing and getting hurt a lot just for a single Science Vessels. That was definitely more than a single Science Vessel's worth of Mutualist damage conducted there by JyJ. This barracks gonna get destroyed. Our first tank comes out, it might get sniped, but there's enough Mutualist power. I don't know, not enough Mutualist power to take out the tank, but there's enough Mutualist power to take out the Marines though. And all of the Marines are falling. And that tank is gonna be in the front. It needs to get repaired though, because that tank get kind of splash damage for a few times. We have ICBs in the front just blocking the area with more barracks. Hydra is coming in, but one tank is here. They might dive to take out the tank, but no, the tank is pushing back the rest of the Hydra, and that science facility is gonna get destroyed. Trying to repair unsuccessfully the science facility. We're gonna be having more Mutualist harassment here, but 3 turrets is really strong, I think. So yeah, another science will come out for some Irradiate and careless Mutualist movement by Hero for a second there, but the game is still on JyJ 52 supply, Hero with 50 supply. If Hero is overcommitting his forces and not getting anything done, there's going to be a chance for JyJ to come back a little bit later. Third gas getting set up by Hero. Hero's going to try to go for Scourges to try to take out. That's really annoying. Science Vessels have been alive for a long time here. A single Mutualist was destroyed. But the infantry count for JyJ is really low. That turret is gonna fall, I think. Another Science Vessel walking out and walking right into his death, but it is allowed to do a single Irradiate before leaving there. And that is gonna be the end of another Science Vessel getting destroyed. SCV is buying some time by driving the Mutualist flock into the turrets. The game is still on, but JyJ's supply surprisingly is quite high, 56 versus Hero 50-45, because Hero, look at his natural, he's got very few drones at the natural. He's forced to remake a lot of his drones that were forfeited because he's made a lot of Mutualists in the mid game here. We're at the 10-minute part of the game. We don't see Hive Tech just yet. We have Science Vessels in the air though, so that means JyJ is going to be very poised to go for a huge push later. 2 tanks are out. Tanks takes a long time to build and a lot of gas. Marines are very cheap, so it's good that JyJ was able to save the first of his tanks, and the second one is going to be joining the fray. Science Vessels on the other hand is a different story though. He's lost like 2 Science Vessels already. He's got maybe just 2 Science Vessels now. The replacement Science facility, Science facility, yeah, it's just moving forward here to get a little bit more vision. A single Science Vessel gets stuck kind of in the back. Let's see if JyJ remembers to go out and recover the science vessels later. Nice irradiate on that Mutualist, and no split, or slow, very slow split by Hero, getting his Mutualist once again damaged. Where are the Marines? We don't see any Marines in the area. Looks like JyJ is very slow to remake his ground forces here. Queen's Nest finally going up at the 11th minute mark here. Hero is still very much dominating in the air with a lot of Scourges and Mutualists, but the number of barracks is growing fast. 6 barracks now. Tanks have no upgrades, but Medic Marines have +1. So it looks like they're ready to move out. Some tanks start to attack some of the Zerlings. Drones getting transferred back and forth, and Hero's gonna have to scramble to get his defenses set up. Tank's gonna be crossing this bridge right now. Siege mode is probably done by this point, I think. Science Vessel is gonna spot this nice scan, and Terran players have been scanning like crazy in the semifinals. First Mine yesterday, he's done some excellent scan work to see the Protoss army movement, and so is JyJ doing. Usually we see the Terran player just scanning the opponent's main, but JyJ and Mine has shown that they are really excellent at using scan during the battles to see where to prioritize their forces. Lurker's gonna get mocked up, but Tank's gonna have the high ground advantage here. Mutual is coming to try to pick up some units, but so many science vessels in the area. We're gonna be seeing another Mutualist getting sniped, and nice Scourge work there, but not enough to take out the science vessels. And this high ground fortified position is very strong, but the tanks are moving way too far forward. Scourge is coming out, but they don't really need Scourges. One science vessel is getting destroyed, and are the Defiler gonna go ahead, or they just gonna stay on the low ground? Looks like they're gonna be going ahead. 5 out in the front. The last of the science vessels has fallen, so Scan will need to get deployed now. He is not scanning. One of the Lurkers is way too far forward. That Lurker is destroyed right away, and now the scan system has been deployed. A single Mutualist is just chipping away at a tank there, but that tank could easily get moved on the other side. But where's the rest of the Terran reinforcement? This gas station was destroyed though, so Hero is down to 2 gas, and JyJ looks very strong to be winning this set and to tying up the score to 2-0. The last Lurker has fallen. Another reinforcement Lurker comes up, but do we have a scan? We don't really need a scan. The hatches has fallen, the drones are forced to get executed, and all of the drones are falling back. Supply-wise, Hero 49, JyJ is 92, and Hero's early commitment into Mutualist did not pay out. He's lost too many Mutualists without doing enough damage, and now JyJ is on the way to be winning the second set and tying up the score. Tanks are still alive and kicking 3 tanks, I believe. Scourges coming out, Lurkers getting frantically, set up, but is JyJ is gonna fall back? He's gonna be pushing forward. He's gonna push forward and uniting forces from 2 angles. That's a nice idea. This bridge will be a little bit difficult to cross though. Lurker's gonna get deployed on this side of the bridge. But what is Hero doing with his forces? He's not deciding what to do. He's gonna be falling back, and that's gonna be the end. +2 weapons are done on the Terran forces here. Lurker's coming out to attack, and the Medic Marines are kind of splitting, but not a really good job. But maybe that doesn't really matter. Nice scan. Tanks without siege, just crawling forward like German tanks here, and GG by Hero. JyJ takes the second game. Second victory rather. Thanks for watching. If you like the cast, feel free to buy me a coffee. The link is in the video description. Have a good day. Bye bye.